Hey everybody, trying to hurry up here because I gotta be at another job by 5 o'clock. But we had some announcements to go over. Hey everybody, just give me a minute here. We're all gonna sing happy birthday. Cecil, blow out the candles. Hang on a sec. You guys can just watch me work for a minute. I'm waiting on my brother. When RV's coming up, you know there's something good coming. Almost done, guys. Bear with me. How's it going, guys? Oh, almost done. Sorry, I'm kind of unprepared. Well, not unprepared, but I wanted to go live. I'm busy, but we needed to do this. So I appreciate your patience right now. Okay. Sorry, I'm blowing the dust off you guys. Damn, man, my nose looks like Cecil's. I guess I got busted. Cecil found my deleted video. But I guess my whole troll really didn't work out because he never watched the part 2 of Shredder's Stalker. It's over there on the Annoyed Dream Catcher channel. I was setting them up for the finale, but he was too dumb to look for any follow-up videos. And it was funny because I was talking with him, I was back and forth with him on YouTube, right? And remember how he said, guys, that he would pay for any information leading to people stalking him? Well, I said, I got a deleted video that Shredder did. He drove by your house and he was pointing up at your house, and I recorded that video, and I know you were offering a reward for any videos that document that. I said, I don't got a lot of money. I said, so I don't expect much, but anything would help. And I got this video for you. I can post it and I can send it right to you. And just so you know that I'm not bullshitting you, I'll post the first half of the video. And like right away, he sent back like, well, I wouldn't be able to pay you for a couple of weeks. And fair enough. But I said, well, why did you offer a cash reward on something that you weren't prepared or capable or able to pay? And then immediately he eliminated the comments on that video. Just typical Cecil. You know what I'm saying? Typical Cecil bullshit. But if he really thought I was serious in that video about driving by his house, I mean, you guys know me. He should know when I'm fucking around too by now. But you can clearly see I was trolling in that video. If he thought I was being serious, I'm the worst actor there is. He just makes it too easy. Order, I think you've probably seen that part 2 video. You're always on top of things. You're ahead of the class. All right, I'm out of here. This property stream will commence in 1 second. That can dry. That can dry till tomorrow. How's everybody doing today? So, yeah, he has no consideration. Oh, is that what he's doing right now, Eva? Is he live right now? No, he made a video earlier talking about his cat's very sick, but he wasn't able to take it to the vet. I'm like, that's when I made that video. I was like, dude, you shouldn't have anything to do with owning pets if you can't take care of them. I mean, come on. Dude, I'm a mess. You didn't see that video, Eva? Is that what you're referring to? God, I got to go to the freaking urgent care tomorrow. It'll be like fourth or fifth time in the last couple months. I keep hurting my knees and my feet. It's like, you know, if you would, at the very least, very least, just try. Try to do something, Cecil, instead of watching your cat suffer and not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying, guys? Do something. Just go up there and see. Just see if they'll help you. Perfect.
Hello, my son. Hello, my son. Mom says she hopes you're doing well. We miss you.
Hey, thanks, Dad. Hey, Dad, hang on 1 second. This might affect my stream, but I got to put something in my GPS. Just give me 1 moment, please.
All right.
Are we still there?
Still there.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, did you get the Apple AirTags I left for you at the White Castle?
Yes, I did.
All right. Making sure.
Thank you.
Nope, no problem. Should work wonders. They're a lot easier to track and they have a lot longer battery life.
Oh yeah. No, it was a great idea. So, so today Cecil's birthday.
Oh.
He's the birthday boy today.
What did he get for his birthday? Did he get another IP camera to put in his house to spy on people? What did he get?
Come on, man. He don't. Nobody gets him nothing, man. He don't get nobody nothing.
I mean, I look. The dude streams with no chat, streams with no comments log. We won. He can't. He can't interact. He basically uploads responses, which is basically what we've had to do since he's had us all blocked in his chats anyway. But I'm wondering for a moment. As you know, I can't talk about a certain person because I'm taking them to court. But I think we together can take Cecil to court for the same thing because he has made accusations against us with no basis of fact, no evidence. He's called us child molesters, woman beaters, spousal abusers, woman haters. He's called us incest. We have sex with each other. He's called us father and son instead of brothers. I mean, that's really not slander, but the incest part is, for sure. Along with the fact that he's calling us pedophiles. With virtually no evidence whatsoever, because there's no such evidence that exists. And I'm kind of tired, and I think you are too, of the whole back and forth thing with the videos, because really all it does is it's a response from us, a response from him, response from us, a response from him. We have all the videos of him making the claims that he made about the people that he used to babysit. So we're not slandering him because we have this thing called evidence, which the court's not going to just accept our evidence as evidence. They're going to put it through, a digital forensics to ensure that it's accurate and it's not some made up thing before they accept it as evidence. But then he's gonna have to present his evidence. He's gonna have to present evidence of us on his property, which doesn't exist. He's going to have to submit evidence of us sticking things to bus signs, which doesn't exist. He's going to have to submit evidence of leaving things in flower pots, which doesn't exist. He's going to have to submit evidence of us following his wife and girlfriend and child to their school and to their work, which doesn't exist.
Never happened.
But we can prove that he's threatened to shoot us in the face. We can prove that he came to confront us at Walmart, waiting until after we left, of course. He was probably parked across the street waiting for the RV to pull out before he actually pulled in. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. And he came up there in a threatening manner.
With 2 guns. And his wife already told him that what we were doing while she was on the phone with the police was completely legal.
That's right.
So what are you showing up to confront?
Exactly. He's going to attack 2 law-following and law-abiding people. He's going to, I guarantee you, he wants to put a bullet in our asses. I mean, he said it himself. And we have
he's looking for any reason.
We have problem having our evidence checked out. He does.
I've never, ever, and nobody here can point it out, never once have I had an issue with having our evidence looked at. We've already paid an actual outside agency to analyze the video. Krusty has analyzed the video. I'm pretty sure Scooter's not an idiot. Scooter probably looked at the video before he ever decided to join the group and keep a pressure point on this guy's neck. People aren't just automatically assuming what we're saying is true. They're watching the video and they're looking for the evidence themselves. And as Scooter can attest, as Random can attest, as you can attest, as Magnitude can attest, as everybody in this chat can attest, it's not just that confession video. He has made over 200 videos of criminal-like activity and comments and exploitations about children to children. Don't forget, we still have the 2 videos of him admitting to showing up at 2 random people's houses. Well, they're not random. I think one of them was Lyco's house to confront him. Lyco was 13 or 14 years old. He's confronting a child at their house.
Children.
Yeah, children. You know, so we have ample evidence. I know that he managed to talk to his lawyer today on a Sunday. He must be a great lawyer to prove that you committed a crime. To prove that you committed a crime. It is not illegal for somebody who works in Covington to drive in Covington. It's not illegal to drive by somebody's house. It's not illegal to look into somebody's windows as you're driving through their neighborhood. There's nothing wrong with that. None of that's illegal.
Nope. And just like Krusty covered the other day, he stated that too. I mean, Cecil seems to be the only one that doesn't know if we really wanted to, we could go and picket outside of the front of his house.
Yes, because he does not own the sidewalk. And that's something I learned from, that's something I could say Bullhorn Betty taught me. You could go out there with a bullhorn on his sidewalk and say, this person made a video admitting to sexually molesting 2 children when he was 16, 17, and 18. Here's a link to the video. We can even play the video on a laptop right outside on the sidewalk. We could sit there on the sidewalk all day long as people pass us by and be like, hey, we'd like to show you this video of somebody that lives in your neighborhood. Here you go. That's not illegal. Because we have video evidence of you saying that. You claim it's fake. You have never proven, and you never will prove, that it's fake because it's real. It's you. You've said those things. Now, you can fool your girlfriend, and you can fool your relatives all you want, but you have not fooled us. You have not fooled this platform. And, yeah, only one person needs to comment on you. Only one person needs to comment to you. We don't need all 300 people in this movement to make comments about you, because the rest of the time we're spending is recording your streams, recording your videos, and cataloging the evidence that you continuously can keep committing. I don't need to make a video to him. I don't need to leave a comment for him. There's no point to it anymore. We're at a point where we either have to take away his freedom or take away his money, whichever one is. He's definitely not going to have the money for a slander case. I'll tell you that right. He's not going to be able to pay it. So he's going to have to spend time. He's going to have to spend time in jail. And the only victim here, because he can't keep his fucking mouth closed, is going to be his girlfriend and his kid. And I feel bad about that, but I'm at a point where I'm tired of people like him slandering my name on this platform by calling me a child molester. I'm done with it. By calling me a homosexual stalker that wants to put his balls in my mouth. I'm tired of that. That is disgusting. It's slanderous, and I'm done with it.
Amen. Amen. Well said. I mean, that's what has to happen at this point. You know, it's the perfect opportunity. So happy birthday, Cecil. Look what your mouth has done again.
And as you may have noticed, you don't see me making videos about him anymore. You don't see me sharing streams about him anymore, along with the other person that I will be taking to court. Because what's the point? It's just it turns into a back and forth game of words, which he sucks at. It absolutely is one-sided because the evidence is on our side, not his. And it becomes basically who can say the worst shit back to each other. What's the point anymore, brother? We can't do that. We got to take him to court, and we got to be done with it.
We have to, because we have given him so many opportunities.
Yeah.
To set the record straight, to make things right, to take some accountability for his actions. And
we've given him plenty of opportunities. We have given him plenty. I've said numerous times. Scooter has said it. You've said it. Steve-O has said it. Your mom, Map, has said it. Stop talking about us. Do your raps. Do your little guitar stuff. Do your little studio stuff. And don't worry about anything else. Move on with your life. And he's chosen not to do that. He's chosen not to do that. He constantly wants to pick a fight, a losing battle that he can't win. You know? And the only thing, and you know this, the only thing that stopped me from taking him to the slander court before is the fact that I know it's going to hurt his kid, and it's not her fault. Because they're going to lose that income. They're going to lose that income, and I feel bad about that. But I'm at a point now, like, what else can I do? I've proven, we, as a whole, have proven beyond a doubt he molested kids. And he went uncharged because it was within the family, and they decided to sweep it under the rug. Those are all things. Everything we know about him has come from his streams and his mouth. Those are the streams that we've recorded. Those are the streams that we've saved. It's not slander when we say it. There are absolutely no streams whatsoever of the opposite, of the things he's claiming we've done. We're not child molesters, we're not child predators, we're not spousal abusers, and we're definitely not interested in him sexually because, quite frankly, we're two well-adapted, handsome men. We could do far better. You know what I'm saying? We could do far better.
No, he's the racist, he's the homophobe. He's the one that he projects in every stream, every time he talks about us. It's all projection, you know? Cecil, if somebody commits a murder 20 years ago, and then, you know, present day, that murder gets discovered, does that mean, do you think that person should not be charged? Hell yes, that person's going to be charged. And rape is the exact, in my eyes, it's even worse than murder. You're getting charged, buddy. You're not getting off this thing.
I mean, he's committed slander. It's quite. We have the videos. He has committed slander. And I'm not going to make statements about him that I can't verify and back up through a video that he's made, and we have those. So, unless he issues a formal apology, retracts his statements, and leaves this group alone, within the next 72 hours. I will be contacting my law firm, and I will be dealing with it. Because I'm done.
Yep. Yep, well said. And I mean, we could even open up multiple cases against him from multiple different states. It could be, you know, we can make this, we could really blow this thing out of proportion if you want us to, Cecil. So I would recommend you to listen to brother, listen to Scooter.
I mean, we can file in Ohio, we can file in Kentucky, we can file in Virginia, because those are the places that are involved, the parties. And Krusty, I know England has slander laws. Krusty could, wait, is he from England or Ireland? I forget where Krusty's from.
Ireland.
I think it's Ireland. Krusty could file charges. You know what I'm saying? If he really wanted to. The stuff that he said about Scooter could file charges if he truly wanted to. Random News could definitely file charges if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think, Group and Map, it's good to see you. Group, I think that's the point that we're at now with people like Cecil. It's like, what more can we? We've taken his audience, which was the mission, prevent him from spreading the crap that he was spreading. We have kept a thumb on his pulse to ensure that we know what he's doing, and if it becomes necessary, notifying people within the area by showing them the video. Legally, by the way, all legal. And we have informed the community, which has grown. Like, Scooter wasn't part of the movement originally. Random wasn't part of the movement originally. And Krusty wasn't a part of the movement. Those people came thanks to Marcy and thanks to Daisy Bennings, who brought it to the people's attention. Thanks to Steve-O, Magnitude, State of Disorder, Krusty. All these people came on. They didn't just come on out of the blue. They looked at the evidence. They analyzed. Krusty went so far as to analyze the evidence. You know what I'm saying? So these people didn't just come on. Oh, and Butter. Yes, I forgot Butter. I'm sorry, Butter. Butter really kept a thumb on this guy. I'm so sorry, but I forgot all about you. But all of those people are the reason why we're at the point we're at today. Nobody has shown up to this guy's house. Nobody's confronted him face to face. Nobody from our group. Those two people that he ended up meeting with at the park, we have no idea. I don't have any idea who those people are. They're not part of my movement.
They're not a part of this movement.
So that's on them and their involvement and what they're doing. Even they got swatted. Even they still believe that he definitely did those things because the evidence is there. It's irrefutable.
No, it's irrefutable, and we've acted as investigative journalists, if anything. If he wants to really put a title to anything that we've done nothing more than inform the public, and in the process, we've been attacked and slandered by this individual. And now he's going to pay the consequences. He's going to pay the piper.
Yep. And I mean, that's where I'm at with it. What more can we do, bro? What more? Nothing else. We've done it all. We've done it all.
I know. No, that's just it, man. I mean, that's the next step. It's the next step. And the sooner the better in my eyes. I don't even want to give him the opportunity to speak to us. He doesn't deserve that.
No, he doesn't. But it shows our willingness to close this without having to go to court. He won't do it because it takes a man with dignity and integrity and honor to say, look, I fucking lied about these guys because they keep holding me accountable for something I said. He doesn't even have to come out and say, I did those things in the video. He said those things, period. And we held him accountable for it for years.
I mean, Scooter, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Scooter, what?
I was going to ask Scooter if he would mind please passing this message along to Cecil, because I believe that Scooter might possibly still be in contact with Cecil. I don't know that Cecil watches it. I don't know. I mean, I think he does, but
everything turns sexual. Everything with him turns sexual. Shredder loves me. Man. Shredder wants my balls in his mouth. He wants us to put our cocks in his hand. Remember that video? I do. I got it. I mean, it's always sexual with him. It's always about penises, vaginas, tits.
Even in his last song, he says he wants to put our cocks in his mouth.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know, man. It's all sexual. That's the only thing he knows how to resort to, man. That's all he knows.
You're right, Buddha. He's still a predator. He's always going to remain a predator until he answers for that. But I can't make his victims come forward and press charges. What I can do is hold him accountable for the slander. It may not be a 5, 4, 8, 10, 30 or whatever year sentence, but it'll definitely take some freedom away from him. Because I'm done with it. I am done with the slander.
Yeah, I just want justice to be served, and that way we will know that we did everything in our power to bring some form of justice to his victims, and God bless them. If they want to remain anonymous and uninvolved, God bless them. But the fact of the matter is, Cecil is now committing crimes against us and people in this group. Yes. We just can't let that. We can't let that happen.
No. People are holding him accountable for the videos, plural, that he made. A couple that were admitted to molesting children. Several that sexually and derogatorily harassed children. Videos of him going to children's homes without their parents' consent. Videos of him talking sexually about children. Videos of him talking sexually about animals. Videos of him slandering people by calling them pedophiles and rapists and all this shit. And the reason why the reason why I have to do this is, as you're aware, I have a pending case in the state of Rhode Island.
Right.
For the rape and molestation that they caused me and hundreds of other kids, And we have a bill before the House, which I want people to listen to this because you should be propositioning your own states if they have a statute of limitations. This bill that we're presenting for courts receding to civil procedures and procedures generally causes of action will make all sexual abuse or exploitations of a child, regardless of the action, not subject to the statute of limitations, whether lapsed or time barred, which means the 7-year statute of limitations currently enacted in Rhode Island that prevents adults like myself from suing the Catholic diocese in the state of Rhode Island for our rape and molestation that happened to us would be unlimited and lifted. It has the support of 10 of the representatives, and the governor has agreed to sign it if it makes it to his desk. This would allow our $500 million lawsuit to move forward against the Catholic diocese in the state of Rhode Island. Slanderous accusations calling me a pedophile drastically affect the outcome of my testimony, whether directly or indirectly, and therefore requires a litigation suit against the person accusing me, and I am going to ask them to present to me factual proof and evidence of their claims. Otherwise, I will ask the courts to deem it slander and for the jury to award damages as necessary. See, people think this is my first rodeo, brother. I've dealt with congressmen and senators. I've dealt with 2 presidents. I've dealt with an entire Congress to get bills, to get laws, to get things changed in relation to child abuse, in relation to suicide, in relation to equal rights. Please don't test me, Cecil, because you're going to lose. Trust me.
That's right. I know, and brother, that's wonderful that you're doing that. And you've never mentioned this to me, but I don't really care one iota what Cecil says to me. It doesn't bother me. But what something he's brought up recently that's really has bothered me is when he brings up your past, your recent court case, but the past crime that happened to you. And Cecil brings that up, and it just puts a bad taste in my mouth because he has no right to speak on something like that. He has no idea what you have gone through and how far you've come in life, and it just pisses me off that he even has the nuts to even speak on that. You know,
I could tell you this: if we hadn't moved so fast, and when I say fast, I mean it's taken us 10 years to get where we're at with the law with Rhode Island. 10 years, okay, to get justice. When he speaks, I hear a predator talking. I don't hear a victim talking. So a predator talking to me, the victim, absolutely falls on deaf ears, and it wouldn't really matter to me too much if I didn't have these advocacies that I'm doing and these laws that I'm trying to change currently in motion. It doesn't really take from my credibility per se, as far as the platform's concerned, because the people that know me. But when it comes to presenting my testimony to the State House of Representatives in Rhode Island, they're going to look at my social media platform, and they're going to hear these people, Cecil and the other person who shall not be named, but you know who she is. I sent you a text. When they hear people say things like that, even though it's not true, it still puts a doubt in the ears of the people listening to the testimony, and that could be detrimental to a law that could change thousands of people's lives. That's a litigation. That's a litigation. It has to be litigated. We have to take them to court. I have to take them to court specifically because it does possibly create a damaging situation for me when I go to the State House to represent victims. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to do it. I can't. I'm not going to get no money out of either of those two people because they absolutely have nothing. They have nothing to piss in. So, in lieu of money, I have to seek incarceration. And, you know, it's not going to be much, obviously. Maybe 30 days, maybe even 90 days. I don't know. It depends on what the courts decide. But even 5 days in jail may jog these people's heads to start thinking about what they're saying on the internet.
Well, as long as I've known you, brother, you've never once, as long as I've known you, ever done anything solely for financial gain as far as, you know, through the courts or on social media. It's just not who you are, man, you know?
Oh, no, the one, I will tell you this, the one against Rhode Island is definitely financial, that's for financial gain, because I'll never get justice, so I have to take their money. Okay. You know, the Catholic Diocese has billions of dollars to bury people's testimonies, get elected officials in that are going to side with them to keep the statute of limitations limited. We spent 10 years getting those people out of office to get the group that we have today, that are on the side of victims. So it's definitely about money. But the difference between me and money is that, and my wife will tell you, our money is going to be used to continue to do the things that we do now, which is to help other families. You know, we heard about a family that needed groceries today. We went and spent, what did we spend on? $200? We went and spent $200 and brought them groceries and put the groceries away. You know, and organized their house and organized their fridge, because that's who we are. That's what we do. You know, so, you know, I'm the leader of the lawsuit, so I don't know if you know how class actions work, but when you're class action, the person that brings the class action idea to the law firm becomes the head of the lawsuit, so they get the larger chunk.
Okay.
And that's going to be used to take care of other victims, to create victim advocacy funds, so that victims can get legal counsel and legal aid to go and take their predators to court and to work on the laws in those states. But mostly it's going to be, obviously we're traveling. We want to help people. I want to help people like you. I think you deserve a new work van, a new work truck, and a nice little business location. For, you know, maybe I'll get 3% of your growth income, which isn't much. It's pennies on the dollar. And that will continue to keep the fund alive so that we can move on and help the next family and the next people. But that's my goal with that money, because we know for a fact we're going to win if the law changes. If the law changes, our testimonies that I have, the testimonies of the other 7 core victims, they're so strong that they led to a home being searched. One of the predators fleeing to Florida. He died in Florida. But uncovering all those videos of us, the 7 core people, on videos being raped and molested by these people. So we have... Yeah, Father McIntyre was a priest. He adopted a son named Joe McIntyre. And then there was a dozen or so staff members involved in it. There were archbishops from Rhode Island involved with it. There were high politicians involved in it. And we all have a very good memory of because we were the older kids. So we have a core memory of all the places and the names and where they took place. So when our stories matched up with what was in the videos, which we didn't know existed, by the way, we had no idea videos existed. We had no idea that shit was being recorded. So I get really triggered when people defend pedophiles. I get really triggered when people marry pedophiles. I get really triggered when people claim the advocates are pedophiles with zero evidence. So, the law firm I have operates in all 50 states. They have a special, I forget the word of it. Let me look at the word. There's a legal word for it. Litigating nationally on a pro hoc vice basis, which means they have an agreement with all the states to be able to litigate sexual abuse, slander, sexual allegations, and rape and abuse of children. So they can litigate in all 50 states, which is good. It's a great law firm, by the way. So why wouldn't I take somebody who's slandering me to court? part of, as you know, part of what I do is I trigger the people to stream and basically give evidence freely of their own volition. You know, I'm not calling somebody a pedophile that I can't prove has either said they were a pedophile or is documented to have been a pedophile. So, like, those accusations will not fly out of my mouth willy-nilly with no evidence to support it, because that's called slander.
It also puts people's lives at risk.
What's that?
It also puts people's lives at risk.
It also does put people's lives at risk. Because there are crazy people who really hate pedophiles on this platform who will go to these people's houses. Granted, we're living in the RV life and traveling, so that kind of keeps us moderately safe. But for those people that aren't living that life, who have a physical domicile, that could definitely jeopardize their safety. You know?
Brother, I hate to cut this short, but I just got to my next job. If you want to keep going, please.
No, I'm good. Hey, Bridget, how you doing, babe?
Bridget. Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Cecil.
But we're in agreement with the court, right? Because he slandered you too, so I have to name you in the suit, of course.
Right.
For testimony. Yes. So,
yes.
But I think that's where we're at, because what more can we do online? Nothing.
Exactly.
Except keep highlighting his stupidity, which we can do. But for the most part, like, we already know who he is, we know what he is, we know where he is, we know what he does, and we know how he does it.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
I mean, I'm always going to be here. Speaking on them, exposing every little thing I can do. I'm going to speak on it just to keep on them. But we need to know.
Perfect.
We have a greater purpose here, and that's we're making some big moves. So.
Well, I'll give you our contact info to the law firm. It'll probably be a call coming out of Maryland when they call for your statement.
I'm ready, man. I don't even want to give them this chance to speak. I'd like to move on it tomorrow personally, but whatever you want to do, I'm on board.
Well, it's going to take like 72 hours to get the paperwork together anyway, give or take.
Okay.
So I figured that's fair. But the ball's in his court for sure. So whoever has the ability to get him that message, the ball's in his court. Because, like I said, I'm done playing. If you don't believe me, look into the lawsuit in St. Aloysius and look at the names involved. I'm right there at the top, folks. I'm not playing anymore. I'm done playing games with stupid people. Done. All right. So that's all I got.
Well said. Well, brother, I love you, man, and thank you so much.
Likewise. Wait, are we brothers or is it father and son now? Because I can't remember what Cecil says we are.
I think he said I'm your dad or you're my dad or something.
That's so weird. So weird. We're like 3 years apart, but we're father and son. It's amazing.
He's just so dumb, man. I never ceases to amaze me how stupid, how far his stupidity will go.
It is. Yeah, it is. Again, this is nothing, and I apologize to people this may upset because we're going to take him to court. This is nothing against his kid, and not even against his girlfriend. This is Cecil's force the hand because of the slander. And with the case I got going, that case is far more important than Cecil or anybody else, no offense, on this platform right now. It's important because there's 400 plus children that need closure. And possibly there's many other victims that never even come forward because they say, why bother? They're already beyond the statute of limitations. So this law will allow people to seek justice and retribution. And right now that's what I'm at. I'm at vengeance. I want vengeance against the perpetrators of my horrible life that I experienced in their care. And I won't let anybody jeopardize that with their crazy slander because they're upset that I'm holding them accountable for their words. No, not going to happen. Much love to you all. Much love to you, my brother. Tell my nephew, love and care about him.
I love you, my brother. I love you, Chad. Thank you all for coming in. We'll be back soon. We'll get together and be talking again. We'll be sure to give you guys updates.
Yeah, we can get together Wednesday and give an update. We'll have more information then. All right, peace out, everybody.
Thank you guys for coming in. Man, they're jamming in there. Hey, all right, guys. So, that's what it is. Happy birthday, Cecil. You little shit. I told you. We all told you. Don't fuck with us. So, like my brother said, he's going to give him 72 hours. See, my brother's nicer than me. He's the most fair. He's the most fair person I know. So, good luck, Cecil.